Hello, welcome back to another software developer profile review. My name's David. I'm a software developer with over 20 years of experience. I've also run international recruitment teams, and I want to show you all the reasons you might be being overlooked in your applications as a software developer. Why recruiters might reject you, or why they might say yes. You might be showing me a fabulous profile. I apologise for the delay in getting to people's profiles. There is a bit of a queue, and I've not been feeling well yesterday, so I apologise if I cough and splutter a little through this one. Today we're looking at Zain. Zain is a React developer. So when you fill in the form, you tell me what sort of roles you're after. So React developer was the way the profile was described to me. Sounds like there's chaos outside. I apologise for the noise there. Okay, Zain, let's look at this profile. I think, showing a GitHub commit graph on LinkedIn, I quite like it, it's quite powerful, but you're doing lots of work with what? So you could have thrown a little React logo on there, sealed the deal. This person's doing lots of React. So that would have been really powerful. Headline: software engineer, 2+ years of experience as a front-end web developer, okay, and UI UX designer, JavaScript, TypeScript, GraphQL, React. So we might want to bring React a bit forward. It's quite long, but I'm nitpicking here, so I'll go with it's good. It's good. Let's move on. So if I throw a logo on the banner image, but now it's like, okay, I'm in the right place. You say you're a front-end developer, 2 years of experience. Prove it is the way I normally say these things. So get down to the feature thing. You're doing something, so that's worth looking at. And I celebrate you doing this. In fact, what I would like to see is this commit graph. Let's go and see what you are doing in there. So that's going to be interesting. It's not linked up here, at least I can't see any links to projects. I'll come back to the activity. So from the contact information, I can't get to GitHub here, so there's no way I can evidence this. So we're down to activity. I'll open up the activity as well. About section. As a skilled software engineer with over 2 years of experience as a front-end developer, great UI UX designer, I specialise in building robust and visually appealing web applications. Great, but that's utilised most of the space and hasn't really pushed the story on. My expertise lies in JavaScript, TypeScript, GraphQL, React. So this is the tech. This is great, but I'd like to be seeing like, how are you doing? How are you improving? Where can I see more? So there is a link here to another profile. So we'll look at that. And so, okay, this down to the experience. Okay, technical support engineer. Okay, doing what? Code reviewer. Okay, pretty cool. I'd like this broken down into be a bit more consumable. Code reviewer doing what? Ruby on Rails, Ruby. So not relevant to the job that you're applying for, as far as I can see. This is the depth that a recruiter will go into. That it may well tell me something else in here, but don't expect people to dig to find it. In fact, let's go through and find it, just in case. Reviewed lots of pull requests, key knife for bugs and blah, 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 blah. Web developers, programming language, JavaScript. So that's quite important, no? Were you doing... it's React. So if a recruiter came and scanned through your profile, this would have been irrelevant-ish. Down to the Fiverr stuff. As a freelancer, doing front-end using what? You're making me read to find out. There's too much stuff, can't see it very easily. UI UX designer, some JavaScript there, but there's no way for me to find stuff out very quickly. This is the point I'm not saying that the value isn't there. You're making it difficult for me to find it. This is like having a shop and then hiding all the products in the shop. And it's like, don't hide them, put them on the shelf. So, member of the Social Saturday Squad, So no, full stack developer. So this is the value here. So it's 2 months. I'm looking for this 2 years, and it's wrapped up in some other bits that I can't see you actually developing something and doing anything. So there may well be more, but at this point I'm struggling to find it. If we look at your activity, so what other things should a React developer? So you're talking about React a little bit there, okay? Some React, cloud infrastructure, Node. So I don't see you living and breathing React at this stage. There's not enough evidence to go on. So if I go across to here, this doesn't help me. Can't get to. Oh, domain's expired. Okay. So is there any way for me to find anything else? My resume. That's what's on your resume. So if we open that up, I mean, we could go through that, but the way I always say about resumes is they should mirror your LinkedIn profile, so hopefully you've got exactly the same stuff. It should be highlighting the React. Tools, Ruby, front end. So you make it's becoming difficult to establish what you do, what you want to do. It says front end, but it's just not popping for me. Here's GitHub. Why have we hidden GitHub down here? This is a dangerous game to play. But I get to GitHub. Front end web. Okay, front end. It says React. Great. I can get to LinkedIn. These are all pretty cool things. Pinned repos. So annoying submit button. It says React. Great. Don't know what that is. React. Okay, great. So there's some React here, but not enough to convince me. This is powerful. I feel like this could be a clear example of one of those profiles where I go, I think there might be something great lurking here, but this is where those phrases that I use quite often, like the best developers rarely get the job. You could be one of those people. There could be gold, but you're making it very difficult for someone to find it. And a recruiter, most of the time, they've got lots and lots of people to get through. They're either doing a search on LinkedIn or they've put a job out and lots of people are applying. So you've got 10 or 15 seconds to hit me in the face with your value. And at the minute, it requires way too much work from me to assess your skills and passion and proactivity in this subject area. In which case, I'm probably going to skip it and come back if I can't find anybody else. And that's why I think you might be in that first block of people where you get filtered out when you should be getting past there and getting your chance to showcase your skills in an interview. I hope that makes sense. I hope I haven't been too harsh. And I hope it shows light onto how somebody else views your profile. If you would like a profile review, you can go to crushing.digital. It's over here. And there's a button at the top saying profile review. Click that, fill in the form, and you'll join the queue. There is a bit of a queue at the minute. I apologise for that, but I'll get to you as soon as possible. If you're also just wanting to chat to me about careers and breaking into tech, that sort of thing, I run a free careers Q&A session every Friday. In fact, there's not going to be one this Friday, but most Fridays. So come along to that. Click through to the calendar from there. Like and subscribe and do all those crazy things, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.